Throngar won't be coming to town this Christmas, so we can make room for a cheaper holiday special.
By the surly beard of Mrifk, what sorcery this?
Merry Groton Christmas!
Molly Daddison proudly presents a very Grosso Christmas Special featuring Groso Gorgon, Whitson, Corco, Smitty, Thomas, Pi Squared, with special guest stars Emperor Vlurg the 18th, the evil Grand Vizier, Princess Buffy, Engineer Steve, and the unfortunate Chad.
This is the last bunch of the crates.
Finally, we've been moving crates into the Clarksville for 3 months.
Come on, so far, no one has noticed anything.
10,428 so far.
It has been a lot. This is the biggest scheme I have ever tried to pull off.
And I have carried every one of them.
They are quite heavy. And if this doesn't work, Vinny will be after me like an Aldebaran badger hunting after space truffles, if you get my drift.
I find it amazing that none of the crew has noticed.
It is the holiday season, and people are hiding away gifts for Christmas and the like.
And that explains why no one has noticed us doing all of this?
Well, that, and generally we don't stand around in the corridor yakking about what we are doing in secret. Now get moving.
What are you getting me for Christmas?
A great big prison sentence if we get caught with this stuff.
Good finger, Corco.
That reminds me, I am hungry. After we drop off those crates.
After I drop off these crates.
Yes, after you drop off those crates, you can make me some dinner.
So, Whitson,
Yes?
what are you getting Grosso for Christmas?
I got no clue what to get him. What are you getting him for Christmas?
I sent away for an autographed photo of Diane Bly. He has an unhealthy obsession with her.
I sort of noticed. Seems like a great idea for a gift, though. But what can I get for Grosso that doesn't sound or look cheap? As I can't afford much.
Well, maybe you could ask Corco?
I said I didn't want something that looks cheap.
Okay, good point.
And this is Corco we're talking about. I can't afford that much.
Good point there, too.
Yes.
Why don't you go hint around Grosso? Maybe you can ask him about the sort of things he would like without letting on it's about Christmas.
That's a pretty good idea, Thomas.
Or at least it sounds like a good idea after a few drinks.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
It's a proven fact that fleshies love to eat pie. And now, your favorite snack pie brand, Molly Daddison, has joined the ranks of your favorite and not-so-favorite crew from the Clarksville and other highly fictional Gorgon Chronicle characters, and plastered those pixelated cast members right onto the wrappers of these properly scrumptious pies. Snack pies are not actually made of flesh bags, but made for flesh bags. Although it does not compute how adorning the wrapper of a food product with the image of fictional character helps fleshies desire pie, they assure me it does. Fleshies are encouraged to stuff their pie hole with these non-violent flavors: atomic apple, peach, poisonberry, coconut, dingleberry, and my favorite and yours, cream pie flavored pie, featuring me, Pi Squared. Once you eat a cream pie, you will beg Molly Daddison for more. Get it delivered straight to your front or back door, or come inside your local corner market. As a robot, I recharge without eating pie. But, like you, I enjoy seeing fleshies eat pie. Molly Daddison, snack pies. Give all your fleshy friends cream pies. Fun for you and fun for me.
Hey, Grosso, say, what's in the box?
I don't know. Something from the Admiralty again? It could be just about anything.
I see your voice changer's still working. When does that wear off?
Don't bother me. I'm trying to think about what's in this box.
What would you like to be in the box?
I would like it very much not to be something that explodes.
But if it could be anything nice in the box, what would you like it to be?
I really don't have time right now for guessing games about what is in the box.
Because?
Because I have to work out what is in this box.
Why not just open the box?
There is a note saying, do not open until... What does this word mean? Christmas?
You don't know what Christmas is?
Of course I do.
So, you celebrate Christmas on Gethron?
Yes, of course we do.
Every other month?
Like clockwork,
What about when it falls on a Tuesday?
especially on Tuesday.
How about the amputee orphans? Do you include them in your celebrations of Christmas?
It wouldn't be a real Christmas without them.
You really don't have any clue what Christmas is, do you, Grosso?
No, not really. But stop bothering me. I need to work out what is in this box.
You could always just open it and look.
But the note says not to open until Christmas.
Well, then I guess you'll just have to wait like a big boy until then to open it. Ah, there's another one. Get it, Grosso. You crushed my legs! You crushed my legs, you grotting Scrooge! Oh, I meant capture it, Grosso.
Why?
Corco has been selling those things out of the back of comic books to unsuspecting kids. Get your space monkey, only 10 credits. Teach it tricks and such. She pays me 1 credit for each one I catch. You'll be sorry when my big brother shows up. Yeah, won't those kids be surprised when they discover that the cute space monkey grows up to be over 8 feet tall? Hey, I'm still here, on the floor, crushed under this crate.
Whitson?
Yes, Grosso?
How long until Christmas?
5 days left, Grosso.
5 days? Is that a lot?
I think it's going to seem like an eternity. I'm still here, suffering in pain. Just because the camera's not looking at me doesn't mean I'm not in agony any longer. Smitty? Smitty.
Ah, Whitson.
Just the being I was looking for. Say, I'm having a problem.
The plunger's right over there behind that console.
No, not that sort of problem.
It's just that gas pipe I repaired last week. I told Grosso using chewing gum would not be up to code, but he insisted.
No, not that either. I have this problem, see, and I need...
Wait, it doesn't involve demons, does it?
No, it does not. I really need your help with...
Does it involve pushing a big, large red button? I've always wondered what it does.
Not that either.
It must do something big, but it has this message on it that tells me not to press it. But it's so big and round and so very red, and I so want to press it just once.
I understand your dilemma. Grosso's having a similar crisis over the crate the Admiralty sent, which says don't open till Christmas. Which brings me to my problem, Smitty.
It taunts me day and night, and I want to press this big button. I can almost hear it telling me to press it.
Smitty, try and focus here for a second. I don't know what I should get Grosso for Christmas.
Christmas is a bit of a mystery to me, but I know how important it is to you and the others. So I'm making all my own gifts this year. I have learned that it is the thought that counts. See? I've been cooking up a bunch of these cookies on the reactor shielding.
Well, that looks like a thoughtful gift.
And made them in the shape of little decapitated Valerians. The radiation keeps them from going bad. They still taste fresh, like 3 months later on. Oh, and I made little X's for their eyes. Cute, huh?
Yeah. And I like your use of red icing as blood leaking out of the necks. That's very festive. Oh, what is that you're working on now?
This is my homemade eggnog. Here, let me get you a cup. Oopsie.
Oh, you spilled the eggnog all over the deck and it's eating a hole through it.
Too much nog, you reckon?
Yes, maybe just a bit too much, Smitty.
Friend, you know, I haven't seen you in years. Remember when we traveled together to Gethron? Oh, what do you mean you don't remember? I think you had too many flaming scorpions that night. Well, I am back in your life to make you some money. And I'm not just here to babble on. Tut, tut, you know what they don't have enough of in Egypt? Pyramids. I mean, archaeologists are always looking for new ones, right? Well, I have a bunch of them, but can't distribute them all by myself, you know. It just so happens I have some to sell cheap, and all you got to do is unwrap your mummy's wallet and walk like an Egyptian over to Corco Schematics. Purchase some great pyramids, put an ad on Channel 72, and watch the Egyptian pounds roll in. And hey, I will cherish our friendship that much more, knowing you think of me as a revenue stream. Corco's Pyramid Schematics. You'll Sphinx, you got a good deal.
Oh, hey, Pi Squared.
Hello back at you, flesh bag.
I have this small problem. Maybe you could...
That is how it always starts. I have this small problem. There is some small amount of dust on the floor. Maybe you could help me. I have this small problem with zoo animals. Could you make them go away? I have this small problem smuggling thousands of crates with illegal goods in them. Help me hide them on the ship.
Maybe you could help me with...
Does it have anything to do with crates?
No, no crates. I assure you that crates are not involved.
That sounds good. And with all this dust around here, you think that Corco would spring for one of those robot things to clean this all up?
This problem does not involve dusting, or cleaning, or heavy lifting of any sort. My problem is...
Why didn't you say so in the first place? I mean, if you just stated what you wanted right away, we could have avoided this whole misunderstanding between robots and fleshies.
Yes. I can see now how this whole robot-human war thing got started. But I just need help picking out a Christmas gift for Grosso.
Yes, Corco has been teaching me all about this holiday.
Well, that is great.
Yes, how it is the best season to get money out of unsuspecting people's pockets by buying and exchanging useless and overpriced gifts.
I guess that's the commercial aspect of the holiday, but did she tell you about the babe in the manger?
Oh, did Corco leave out some pertinent information? She does have a tendency to do that with amazing regularity.
Are you getting Grosso a gift?
Yes, I got him that book from the courtroom that was making everyone swear a lot. He seemed to feel it was important in the trial, and when dusting his quarters, I discovered he did not have a copy of it anywhere.
Any suggestions as to what else Grosso might like as a gift?
You are asking me, a robot, if I have any suggestions for you, a fleshie, as to what to get Grosso, another fleshie, as a gift for Christmas.
When you put it that way, it does sound a little bit of a silly thing to ask, but yes.
I have noticed Grosso comes into the stores quite often to ask for toilet paper.
Toilet paper? As a Christmas gift?
Well, he really seems to like it. Is not a gift intended to be thoughtful when given?
Oh, yes, it is indeed the thought that counts.
That is good. I would strongly suggest you not buy anything from Corco. You would not like what Corco is selling recently. Have you thought about a trip to the Space Mall?
Space Mall?
Yes, it is a mall in space.
I hadn't thought of that. Thank you, Pi Squared. Oh, and you might want to give that book a read before you wrap it up and give it away. It would help you understand the non-commercial side of Christmas.
Is it any good?
Well, it is fairly popular, and it has been in print for a very long time.
They really fit a lot of these into each crate. I hope I can get all these parts back in. Oh, hey, Whitson. I didn't hear you sneaking around behind me. How nice of you to pay me a visit here in Ship Stores.
Ship Stores? This is the landing bay.
So it is. So it is.
So, Corco, before you go on, could you help me?
That depends on how much you want to spend.
With some advice?
Same as before. It still depends on how much you want to spend.
Well, I was hoping for some free advice.
Free? Free advice? About what?
I really don't have a clue what to get Grosso for Christmas.
I got some nice blankets.
No, I don't think he wants a blanket. He seems to have plenty in his quarters already. Say, what are you getting him for Christmas?
This state-of-the-art flamethrower.
A flamethrower for Christmas?
What better gift? They are the hot item this season.
In more ways than two.
Hey, want to help me test it out? Just stand over there by the wall, and I...
Thank you for your help, Corco, but I'd best be going now. Well, only 5 shopping days left till Christmas, you know.
He runs like his pants are on fire.
Grosso, what's the prevailing attitude?
Not now, Whitson. I'm busy thinking.
A dangerous pastime for sure. So everything is nominal?
Not now, Whitson.
At least nothing has gone wrong today.
You are going to jinx it.
I mean, there are no alarms going off, no Valerians on an attack run coming straight for us.
Stop saying things like that. But yes, now that you mention it, it is oddly quiet.
Say, Pi Squared, isn't it a bit odd that nothing is going on today?
By nothing, do you mean nothing suspicious going on? Like there are no hidden crates?
Crates? There are more crates?
No, there are no hidden crates.
But you just said...
It is oddly quiet today indeed. I have the strangest sensation that I have forgotten to unplug something.
Is something wrong with Grosso? He is not shouting at anyone.
It's not normal. How normal everything is. It's just not normal.
It has been pretty quiet recently.
Maybe the Valerians are at home planning for Christmas. Now, did I leave that toaster plugged in?
Don't be silly. Valerians don't celebrate Christmas.
Valerian scum.
At least, I don't think they would.
Would be an amazing coincidence if they did. Well, with all of us here and the Valerians taking some time off, at least nothing can go wrong.
Stop tempting fate, Whitson.
What are you doing on the bridge, Thomas?
There was no one in the bar for hours, so I came looking to see if you were all okay.
That was very nice of you, Thomas.
Wait, where is Smitty?
I hear you calling to me. Large button on the wall, but it says not to press you. I need to know what you do.
Was it something I said?
Oh, this is definitely not good.
What does that alarm signify? I have not heard that alarm before.
You know that big red button?
You mean the one that says, "Do not press" in huge letters?
Yes, that one.
Houston, we've got a problem.
Let me guess. You pressed it?
Yes. How did you know I ever pressed it?
Grosso, shouldn't we do something?
Not now, I'm thinking.
Smitty, now that you pressed it, do you know what the button actually does?
Best as I can work out, it is maybe some sort of self-destruct?
Houston, we've got a lot of problems.
Self-destruct, abandon ship, women first and all that.
To the shuttle.
Good plan, sir.
I'll pack some snacks and meet you at the landing bay.
Wait 1 second. What about going down with the ship, Grosso?
Good point, Whitson. You go down with the ship and I'll go down with the shuttle.
I meant, what about the captain going down with his ship?
Don't bother me now with fiddling small details, Whitson. I've got more important things to think about. Like, what's in this crate?
Let's take the space van instead of the shuttle.
Why is there a space van parked here?
I packed a lunch.
Oh, that is very thoughtful, Thomas.
The van has more room, and it might be packed with supplies we might need.
Can I ride on top?
Smitty, as far as I care, you can ride underneath as we drive over you.
Is that a yes? Then I call shotgun.
If only I had a shotgun right now, Smitty.
Good zinger there, Grosso.
Just get in the van. It looks like the whole ship is going to go up at any second.
Hey, wait. Don't forget me. I can help you sing 100 bottles of Eurasian beer on the wall.
All right back there, hang on to your lunch, and probably your breakfast. And please, please hang on to yesterday's dinner.
Aw, shucks.
As long as we're going nowhere fast, why don't we pay a visit to the Space Mall? I mean, there are only 5 more shipping days left until Christmas.
Do you realize how hard it would be to get a parking place this close to Christmas at the Space Mall?
I left all of my gifts back on the Clarksville.
Oh, I did as well.
You buy gifts for Christmas? I mean, of course you do. I left mine on the ship, too.
Grosso, why don't you just Google Christmas?
Google, another fine and tasty Molly Dodison product.
Thinking of snack treats, I left all my cookies that I made for you all.
That is too bad. I know how hard you worked on decorating those cookies.
But I did bring a thermos of my eggnog.
How very festive.
Just don't open your thermos in here, Smitty.
Don't do anything, Smitty.
Yeah, just sit there quietly.
So, Space Mall then?
Oh, why not?
Say, what does this button do?
Button?
This big red button flashing on the dashboard.
Don't
Don't
touch
touch
that,
that,
Smitty.
Oopsie, I did it again. Got a dump truck load of food you need to have cooked right now? Why wait for old-fashioned slow microwaves to cook your food when you can harness the power of the atom in your own kitchen? All your food will have a healthy glow to it if you use the Smitty Atomic Food Processor 6007. Why is it named that? It took 6007 tries to get the thing to work. Just right. Now you just place your your food into the oven and close the door. And turn it on and blam! Your food is nuked thanks to the miracle of atomic particles. The Atomic Food Processor 6007 is made from patriotic radiation shielding off actual Starship used in the war. Order yours today, only 5 payments of 125 credits.
No ship to go back to.
And the space van's all busted up. Even the space radio's broken.
It's not a total loss. I still got my thermos full of eggnog.
Game over, man. Game over. What the grot are we going to do now? What are we going to do? I do apologize. It seems Corco has installed a Bill Paxton upgrade to my hard drive. Well, that's just great. We're in some real pretty grot now.
Language.
And Thomas's lunch survived too. And Grosso's mystery crate.
Yeah, Grosso. What is in that? You can probably open it now.
It might actually have something useful in it.
I wouldn't,
Well?
inside, not loud,
What is in the box?
a time machine.
Oh, that is handy. We can go back and stop Smitty from pressing the button.
Or we could go back further and prevent a lot of things.
The note says it is very experimental
We should try it at once.
and potentially fatal.
Right. The robot should try it at once.
Hey, wait 1 millisecond.
But you, my fine mechanical friend, are practically indestructible, while we fleshies die if you poke a hole in us.
You sure do.
Ah,
Yes, we are quite durable.
Let me take a look at that machine.
No! You have done enough button pressing for one day, Smitty.
Does it say anything else, like how to operate it?
Just that it is set for a specific point in the past as part of a test.
Pi squared. When you get back into the past, remember to unplug that big red button in engineering.
and try not to create any sort of paradox like murdering your own ancestors.
Big red button. Don't mess up time. I got it.
Then I guess I just push this button to turn it on.
It's been fun, and it's been real, but it hasn't been real fun.
Well, I guess it could take some time for history to be changed.
We could try the snacks I brought with me while we wait for something to happen.
That's a good idea. What'd you get for us?
Here, have one of these.
Fruit pies?
Well, I was in a hurry, what with half my bar being on fire and all.
Oh, mine is lemon meringue flavored. Thank you, Thomas.
I got atomic apple flavored.
I got a berry pie.
What flavor of berry?
Poison berry. Wait, what?
Oh, look, it says mine glows in the dark.
I'll trade you, Corco.
That was pretty good.
Oh, what flavor did you get?
Well, it's berry flavored too.
Now I have a healthy glow about me.
What type of berry is it, Whitson?
Dingle.
Deal.
Is that a wise trade, Corco?
Better that than a poison pie. Wait, what did you get?
Mine is coconut. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Where did you get these fine pies, Thomas?
You can find Molly Daddison fruit pies at your favorite space store in the snack section or at the checkout stand.
Did we just do a commercial for Molly Daddison fruit pies?
More importantly, shouldn't we be back on the ship now?
I knew it wouldn't work.
This is just great. Stranded on a planet with no hope of rescue. And we've broken the fourth wall by doing that commercial.
You still got us.
That's the worst part. I'm stuck here with all of you.
So if the robot went into the past, should one of us remember the robot telling us to unplug that button?
I don't recall the robot mentioning that button ever.
Now that I think about it, I don't even remember the robot joining the crew.
The robot joined at the same time as Thomas arrived. They came on the same shuttle.
There was no robot on my shuttle. I came alone.
But I met the robot in the landing bay at the same time you arrived. And I just assumed the robot was assigned to the crew. Now it makes sense why the robot was so gullible, confused at first.
So the robot joined our crew because we sent it back in time?
I really thought the robot was assigned, but Pi Squared was really confused now that I think back.
So where did the robot come from in the first place?
From here, because we sent the robot back in time to meet us in the past.
But before that,
Well, we met the robot and then did a bunch of adventures, and now time is going in a circle.
But that means the only reason the robot existed was because we sent the same robot back in time.
And we met that robot in the past, and it led us to here.
I think this conversation is starting to run in a circle.
Yes, my head hurts just thinking about it.
And we are all still here.
And I'm still stuck with all of you. A normal, quiet day, huh, Whitson? Nothing going on today, Whitson.
Well, time to explore another planet. Say, Kirko, what was in those crates you brought with us?
I got you all a flamethrower for Christmas. They're in the crates, but I didn't have time to gift wrap them yet.
Those might come in handy.
Be careful not to damage the packaging. I won't be able to get the money back if they look used.
Let's get exploring, men.
Hey, say, Grosso, if we're stuck here, can we name the planet after me?
Why after you?
I want a planet named after me.
We are not naming the planet after you, Smitty.
So we can name it after me? Whitson's World has a real cool sounding name. Just rolls off the tongue.
But I'm the reason we're all here.
We
know.
Take that. Pew, 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 pew.
What are you doing there, Whitson? Playing with dolls?
They are not dolls. These are the new Gorgon Chronicles action figures.
Dolls of us? When did that become a thing?
They are action figures, and they're new from Noob.
Didn't they make Thongor's Warhammer? I had one of those.
When you were a kid?
No, down in the engine room until I smashed a power converter with it.
Well, now you can relive all of our adventures with all of your favorite,
And not so favorite.
yes, all of your favorite and not so favorite characters from the Gorgon Chronicles.
Hey, these things are fun. I'm an evil Valerian. Mwah.
And they come with accessories. There's even a Clarksville Bridge playset.
Is it supposed to do that?
Do what? Well, that is the action head. It pops off when it gets hit by a ray blast. You can just snap it back on.
Cool. Good as new.
Oh, let's kill the Valerian again.
Now you're talking.
Are you two playing with dolls on the bridge?
They're action figures, not dolls, sir.
Get back to work.
Oh, yes, sir. Right. Back to work, Smitty. The Gorgon Chronicles action figures, Grosso, Whitson, Valerian, and the Clarksville playset are all sold separately. New from Noob. If it's a new toy, it must be a noob.
Valerian scum. Pew, 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 pew.
Maybe we should name this planet after Whitson. After all, it is filled with lots of interesting features like dirt and rocks and more dirt and more rocks.
We have been walking for days and seen nothing.
Look, men, Valerian. Maybe we can go out in a blaze of glory.
What, you want to throw rocks or dirt at them?
We could do that.
The only thing you are good at throwing are tantrums, sir.
I bet they remember to bring guns with them on their shuttle.
I wish we had brought the flamethrowers with us now.
Hey, you were the one who wouldn't let us take the shrink wrap off them.
Well, Christmas is still a few days away, and I thought we might get rescued before then.
Come on, men. We can just rip their fat heads off with our bare hands.
Oh, let's not be too hasty. Looks like they are worse off than we are.
Let's try to be diplomatic here.
You want to offer them a drink or something?
That's not the worst idea you've ever thought up, Grosso.
Well, I do got my thermos full of homemade eggnog.
And it's almost Christmas.
I don't think they celebrate the holiday.
I should have you sliced up into little pieces and fed to my pet Thrombler. You are such an idiot. How could you push that big red button?
I am so sorry, Your Highness. It just looked so big and round.
Remember to control yourself, sire. Your blood pressure, remember?
It was clearly labeled with huge letters saying not to be pressed.
1,000 apologies, Your Supreme Greatness. It was just calling out to me to be pushed. I could not help myself.
Oh, look. Now the enemy has showed up.
Valerian scum.
Diplomacy, Grosso, before things snowball out of control.
Snowballs, another fine product from Molly Daddison.
Try to find some common ground.
Yes. Got a problem with an engineer who likes to press buttons?
Why, yes. You too?
Indeed. It is so hard to find good help these days.
Yes, I know what you mean. It is hard to find good help.
Luckily, we all survived.
Some of our people were not so fortunate.
Indeed, like the unfortunate said.
Well, it looks like we have much in common. We were on our way to the Space Mall to do some shopping for Christmas, and then we crashed here because our engineer...
We were going shopping for Blurm's Day to get gifts to exchange.
Look, sire.
Is it a rescue ship?
No, I don't think so.
It is like the Christmas star.
It's probably just our ship blowing up.
Shush!
It is like the star the ancient wise men followed through the desert.
Wow, we have that story too in our religious books.
Really?
In ours, 4 wise rulers were lost in the desert, and they followed this mysterious bright star that appeared in the sky, which led them to a barn.
A barn?
Our story has 3 wise men following a star to a manger.
This is an amazing coincidence.
And in this manger was a newborn child and his parents.
This is amazing! Our wise rulers also encountered an offspring and its spawn mother and father.
Is this some sort of Christmas miracle?
And by eating the baby and the parents.
Eating them?
With that sustenance, the rulers were able to survive the rest of the trip through the desert and bring the gifts from far away back home.
And that was how the empire was founded.
Well, our story is somewhat different on that point.
But still a miracle.
And here we are, all still alive.
Except for Chad.
Oh, Chad.
Yes, I guess this is sort of a miracle.
I believe this miracle of us all surviving.
Except for Chad.
Yes, except for poor Chad. Should be celebrated as a miracle.
Our engineer did bring some of his home-brewed eggnog with him.
So let's celebrate with a drink. To Christmas and Blurmsday.
Make sure you do not drink too much. Remember, your livers have been acting up a bit recently. I should have warned him. The eggnog is a bit strong.
Grosso, do something.
Like what?
Like the Heimlich maneuver.
Oh, yeah, right.
If only there was some button I could press.
Nice to have so much in common.
No, not like that. Our anatomy. It's different.
Different how?
The lungs, they are lower.
Like, how much lower?
Like in his posterior.
Grosso, do something. He's turning even greener than he was before.
Save my daddy, please.
Oh, I've got it.
I think that is working.
Give him a big one, that should do it.
What? Like a good fight to the death sequence doesn't belong in a Christmas special?
Oh, grot.
Language.
It has been, I have been serving with you anyhow. Not really an honor now that I think about it.
My sentiments exactly, Grosso.
At least I won't have to deal with Vinny.
He's not only merely dead, he's really most sincerely dead.
Daddy is dead. Dad, and you killed him.
Maybe the robot will come through.
Or not.
Is it too late to eat my poisonberry pie?
I was trying to save him. Then again, maybe I will be remembered for this deed.
Remembered posthumously, unfortunately.
Why is everyone just standing around?
They are waiting for your commands.
Command?
Yes, sire, your orders, your wishes to be followed out.
My wishes?
Yes, my lord, you defeated the Emperor in unarmed combat. That makes you the new Emperor.
You mean he is the new emperor?
Yes.
That Grosso is now the new emperor of the Valerian Empire?
Yes, he is our new exalted ruler. His word is our law.
A normal day, as you were saying, Whitson.
Emperor Gorgon. It does have a nice ring to it.
Well, go ahead, Grosso. End it.
And what?
End the war that has been raging for hundreds of years.
And usher in a new era of peace and cooperation between our races.
And peaceful business opportunities for us all, but mostly for me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
We could have a musical number right here, right now, to convince you.
No, let's not get carried away. I mean, if you think it is a good idea,
Yes.
End
End
the war.
the war.
okay. As my first command, I instruct that the war between the Valerians and the UGG is now over.
Your wish is our command, sire. Once we are rescued, of course. All hostilities will cease at once.
Wow, Grosso, I bet you never thought when you got up today that you'd be ending the war before lunchtime. It's a Christmas miracle, and you're a war hero at the same time. We were rescued by the Valerians of all things, and they flew us back to our ship, which had not blown up. Turns out that big button is like the lever on the stove that you pull to clean the inside, and then it gets really hot, but it never really cleans anything. So for us, at least for a while, it was back to normality, somewhat.
That should do it. All the presents are ready.
Nice to have things back to normal.
Tempting fate again.
Well, nothing happened.
Good thing, too. It has been an HE double toothpick of a week.
Here, Whitson, this is for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, I didn't.
Hey, this was the thing I ordered a few months back that you took out of the box.
At least it's something you wanted.
That's true.
And now you got it in time for Christmas.
I got it back in time for Christmas anyhow.
Nice to have things back to normal.
Whitson was just tempting fate, too.
Well, nothing happened, and we're all here.
Not all of us are here.
Just where is
Smitty!
Merry Groton Christmas. Zork bless us.
Zork bless us, everyone. Gorgo ended up running a nursing home for state pen inmates, where she overcharged them for things like warming up the bedpan she would conveniently store in the freezer. Smitty went on to market his own line of easy bake reactor ovens.
When you buy my atomic food processor 6007, you get authentic shielding used during the war. Guaranteed to stay hot for the next several hundred years.
I went on many adventures and eventually retired to a tiny tiki island to a life of sand, sun, and fancy drinks with umbrellas in them. And what happened to Grosso Gorgon, you may well ask? Merry Christmas from Molly Daddison, from our kitchens to your face hole.